All right, guys, I want to do a really quick video on my office setup, which is using a pretty tight space between here and here. I would say it's about 5 feet-ish, give or take, maybe a little bit less because we got this part here as well. And so I wanted to just give a walkthrough of the setup that I have that's worked very well for me. I was looking for a setup that could utilize my work laptop as well as my personal laptop. And of course, with COVID and all these things, what I have for my video setup as well. So there's no juicy B-roll and cool lighting and all that stuff. I just want to go meat and potatoes here, just for people that are looking for ideas for an office setup in a small or tight space. All right, so like I said, this is 5 feet. I picked up this desk off Craigslist. I believe there are some websites that have, like, you'll find generic versions of this type of setup. It's got the integrated drawers in there. I wanted that. Ignore the cords. I will talk more about that later. Basic chair from Staples that is several years old. If we look at what I've got here in terms of my monitor, by the way, this is my YouTube channel, One-on-One Mentor, if you guys are interested in any career coaching, mentoring advice. So I've got myself a Samsung. This is 37-inch ultra wide. And let me just see what model is. This is the C34J79X. It's nice. It's got speakers integrated in there, and it's treating me very well. Definitely can open up maybe 3 pages of applications if you really wanted to. I love it. The only drawback is, your head's, I don't know about you guys, my eyesight's not great. So, I'm focusing here, then I've got to turn my head this way, I got to turn my head this way. So you're turning your neck a lot, depending on how what your workflow is. But that was something that I noticed for me. But I mean, this is a small gripe. Don't get me wrong. Otherwise, this model is fine. I don't game. I completely do YouTube videos, word processing, email, stuff like that. So just productivity stuff. In terms of my keyboard and mouse, this is the Logitech MX keys, and this is the MX Master 3. What's nice about this, they type great, no issues. Battery life has been really pretty good, and I'm using this on the daily. The nice thing about this is you've got you can attach different devices. So laptop 1 would be my home laptop, laptop 2 would be my work laptop, laptop 3 could be my wife's laptop. And you can do the same here with these ones. You just select which device that you want to use it on, and it's pretty simple there. In terms of the camera, if you have seen my other video on how to hook up your digital camera and make it a webcam, this is the Sony ZV-1. Love it, great. Autofocus is brilliant on this thing, and it's a much better quality, picture quality or video quality than my other webcam, which was the C920, Logitech C920 webcam. In terms of audio, I've got myself a Blue Yeti, with a pop filter from Amazon, just a cheap one, and it does the trick. I mean, you can see here I've got it on the desk, and it does pick up the vibration from my hard drives, but for the most part, it's pretty clean audio, especially when you're doing video conferences. This is a pretty nice setup, I feel, compared to the vast majority of people that I'm doing conference calls with. How do I have this monitor attached to my desk? I've got the Amazon arm, Amazon Basic, and then I've got this little dongle, well, not a dongle, but this stand here that you can find on Amazon as well, and it holds the camera in place fine. Let's see here, the wiring is pretty not beautiful back here, but it's hard to tell when you're looking from this point of view. I've got 2 hard drives. This is a 14 terabyte, this I believe is a 6 terabyte or 5 terabyte. So I do all my backups here, Time Machine, and then this is just more hard drive space. And I've got the Caldigit TS3 Plus, you guys can barely see that. And I've got the 1 cord running into my laptop, as you guys can see there. And it does the trick. I've got my SD card. I've got these 2 hard drives plugged into here, Ethernet plugged into here, my monitor's plugged into here. Like, everything is running through this guy, and it's doing great. It gets a little warm, but for the most part, no issues, no lagging issues. Love it, and it just keeps the cord management and the ports all very easily accessible. Okay, and then my laptop here, and then this one here is this is just a cheap stand. These two are cheap. This is for my phone, my Apple Watch to charge. This stand here, it's got 2 slots, so you can put 2 laptops in there. So, you know, your work laptop and your home laptop. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, really quickly, cord management. You guys can take a look at that beauty. The nice thing about this desk here is you've got the guard here, and it kind of blends things in. I've got, you can't see it now, but I've got a power bar that's underneath there that's screwed in, but also I use double-sided tape to hold it in place, and does the trick. I just got to clean up the wires. I had it nice at first, and then I had to make some changes to the cords, and I got my router hidden as well back there somewhere. You can't see it's behind the shelving. So this is my setup. It's been great, treating me well, tight space, but does the trick. If you guys haven't, check Craigslist before you order desks. I know there were a lot of people that went on the websites, bought all the desks because of COVID, and then now they have all these desks, but now a lot of them are going back to work, so they don't need these home office setups anymore, so they're selling them for cheap on Craigslist or Kijiji or whatever form you use, which I think is fine. But this is my setup, works great, does the trick, and no complaints. If you guys are looking for a simple solution, here's one for you. All right, talk to you next time. Cheers.